Hi guys, so I am here on the beach in Greece and there's been many requests for a workout for your legs after the 7-minute workout warm-up. Lots of leg requests came in, so I thought perfect opportunity and situation to do some of this for you now here on the beach. So I don't have any equipment, which I think is a good thing because many of you don't have equipment. Obviously you can use ankle weights, you can use bands, you can use a whole bunch of different things to enhance your workout, which I can show you more of in the future, but now we're going to do one just with no equipment, just the ground, yourself, I don't know, maybe a few stones, we shall see. So let's do this. We're going to start standing up, so up you get. So we're going to start with some little runs on the spot is what we call these in England, but I think you call them runs in place here in the US. So just one foot to the other, maybe give legs a little shake just to loosen up those muscles. See if you can imagine your muscles just flopping around your bones as you shake them, and I'm kind of shaking my leg forward and side and back. Then we're going to just go into some little steps behind you, so you're literally stepping back, and then we're going to step to the side with the rhythm of out and in, out and in. Then we're going to go to the front, forward and back, forward and back. So just follow along. Then we're going to repeat all again, so stepping to the back and together, back and together, side and side and side and side, and then we're going to go to the front and front, and you can imagine like you're stepping into the sand and some jogs on the sand. You can imagine the water coming, lapping around your feet, making sure you're breathing. Let's do some little bounces. You can jump out and in, and you're breathing, just getting your legs warmed up, blood flowing, and you can just shake out feet. There we go. Feet nice and wide. We can do some nice pliés, so whether you are a dancer or not, just take some nice big knee bends, go at your own space, go at your own time. You might find that you can go deep or maybe just more shallow, and then we're going to do some little pulses there, and then we're going to go straight into some turning leg in and out. So just following along, turn leg in and out, and making sure you're breathing, and then little stretch to the side and to the other side, and just feeling the movement. So we're really keeping everything just moving. And let's go side to side, taking weight from one leg to the other, arms around, and just follow with what your body wants to do here, but just feeling your legs underneath you, supporting, moving, feeling the gravity, and you on top. Then we're going to go into a little balance and point to the side. So it will be a lot easier for you standing on solid ground, unless you are on the beach doing this like I was, and kind of disappearing into the sand there, which was definitely making balancing a little more tricky. But just following along, you're touching your toe to your knee and then out to the side. And then we're going to just stand and balance for a moment, one leg and then the other. That's it, and that's it, toe to knee. So imagining the support of that leg that you're balancing on. Then we're going to lift one leg to the side, kind of a bit like a dog peeing pose, which isn't the best description, but kind of looks like that. So leg is turned in and you're just lifting to the side, so you'll probably feel this in your glutes, kind of where my hand is right there. And then we're going to lift leg to the front. And we're just doing some little pulses, and then I'm just pushing against my knee to add a little extra resistance. And the other side. So we are practicing balancing as well as just getting those muscles functioning within movement. So again, we're taking leg out and in, and depending on your flexibility, your strength, you may have your leg higher or it might be pretty low to the ground, and that really is individual for you. It's not better to have it higher, but just wherever you are kind of pushing your limits but still within what your body is comfortable doing. And then we're going to repeat to the back, gain little pulses, sit trying to stay on balance, and the other side, and checking your breathing, almost like you're bouncing a little ball on your leg behind you. And then you're going to swing leg to the front and to the back, and to the front and the back, and the front and back and the front, and you can just have fun with this. If you fall over, that is totally fine. I'm going to go into some releves, or just up onto your toes. So rising up, so you can't actually see my toes because they're disappearing into the sand, but I was rising up onto my toes. And you can take your arms up as well if you want. And again, just making sure breathing. Now this gets a little more challenging. We're going to rise up onto your toes while your knees are bent, then straighten up, and then come down, and then reverse it. So depending on if you've done that before, it might be a little more challenging. You might want to practice holding on to something. Then let's just do some leg swings, front and back. And again, you might want to just hold on to the back of a chair to do this, or if you fall over, that's fine too. Then we're going to go onto the ground, so down onto your hands and knees. So I'm keeping this nice and swift, but obviously you can spend a little longer doing each of these exercises. And the first one we're going to start with on our hands and knees is just literally taking one leg to the side. So breathing and lifting leg to side and returning back down. And I'm just going to turn so that you can see me from this angle, and taking other leg up and down, and just being aware that your weight is evenly between your hands. And if you're on a hard surface, you might want to get something softer under your knees. Then we're going to take leg to the back. That's it. Pulses up behind you. You'll probably feel this in your glutes, in your butt. And just imagine little bounces and pulses. So rather than squeezing, imagine it's more of a bounce. You're really feeling that movement. So up and down and up and down, but you should feel the activation in your glute muscles, and also probably the leg that you are kneeling on to stabilize. Then we're going to quickly move over to lying on your side. So I'm starting with my right leg. So lifting up and doing some little circles, one direction then the other. So this is getting our adductors, or our inner thighs. And I am using my hand for a little extra resistance. And then with the waves, we're going to lift top leg up and bring bottom leg up to it. And you can also bring your upper body up with you as well. We can do some little scissors there. So I'm moving pretty quickly through these so that you get an idea of what you can do. You can obviously spend longer or go more slowly. That's it. And then we can go into some développés, which just means almost like kind of backwards bicycle riding. And then this is one of my favorite exercises, lying on side, taking one leg up and touch toe forwards, and then up and then touch it behind you, and up, touch it forwards and up and behind you. Again, you'll probably feel this in your glutes, but all over your body. Make sure you're breathing. Then you're gonna swivel around to the other side, and let's repeat on the other leg. So now I'm on my left leg, so some little pulses up and breathing. And you can give a little resistance there with your hand if you want a little more workout there on your inner thigh. and just also being aware of the alignment of the rest of your body. Then we're going to lift top leg up, lift lower leg up to it, as well as upper body coming up. That's it. And then some little crisscrosses, crisscross, almost like you're doing little beats. That's it. And make sure you're breathing, make sure your shoulders are relaxed, and then some développé. So obviously, depending on your flexibility, this might be low or it might be high. Then taking leg to the front and the back, and touching toe down in front of you, touching toe behind you, and in front and behind and in front and behind. Lovely. Then you're going to come onto your back. We'll do a little bicycling, wake up those abs a little. Then coming up on to our bellies and some little kicks. So again, we're activating hamstrings and glutes, and then some crisscrosses. So literally just switching one leg then the other, then some squeezes, and like you're swimming in the ocean and just kicking legs up and down. That's lovely. Then you just push back, give a little stretch to those calves, and you can just lift the leg up, dance it around, and the other side. So just enjoying the movement and breathing. That's lovely. And little wiggle, jump on up. So there you have it. I hope that you enjoyed this little leg workout. It's fast, it's easy, you can do it anywhere, obviously. You don't need any equipment. So let me know how you like it. Leave me a comment, give this video a thumbs up. Tell me anything else that you would like, any requests on other areas of the body. And I will see you back in New York very soon, or maybe I'll be back when you get this. Wherever I am, love you a million. And I will see you very soon. Mwah! Bye!